Hello everyone, my name is Evan Jacobs and welcome to another edition of Boxing Time TV. We have a special guest today, one of my favorite people in the whole entire world, my brother Andrew. Andrew, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Andrew Jacobs, aka Jake, and this is my fourth or maybe fifth appearance on Boxing Time TV.
Yeah, I have you doing it. My friend Mark is knockout news. He's gonna do it. He doesn't ever watch the thing. He's just a boxing guy, and he straight up told me. I said, "Hey, what made you change your mind?" He said, "Boredom." So, and then Craig is supposed to do them too. But you are the most consistent guest, I must say, and we have a good fight. This fight is talked about happening, but it's not set yet. And, due to the whole coronavirus thing, so many fights got canceled. I want to say I think I've done pretty much all the major A fights. And I think I've done almost all the B fights. So, but there's a ton of fights that just for whatever reason I'll never get to just because I didn't know the whole cards or anything. So anyway, Mikey Garcia is taking on Manny Pacquiao. As you can see, Mikey Garcia is much younger, so that's why he's probably a 7-4 favorite. Manny Pacquiao's 41, Garcia's 32. Manny Pacquiao's 5'5", Garcia is 5'6". They're both welterweights, 147 pounds. 67 reach for Manny Pacquiao. I did not know that. He has a longer reach. Oh, no, he doesn't. Garcia has 68 reach. Manny Pacquiao, 62 fights, 7 losses, and Mikey Garcia, he has 40 wins, and then Pacquiao also has 62 wins, 40 wins and 1 loss. But his 1 loss, Jack, was he didn't really do anything in the fight. He fought Errol Spence, and Errol Spence just was too slick, too quick, and hold on, I'm just making sure that I have this in the right. Okay, now everything is set up. I run a very sloppy podcast, and anyone that tunes into Boxing Time TV knows that. That's why I'm setting it up as we're actually doing it. Andrew, is your view good? I'm gonna get started.
Yeah, it's
cool.
Good.
All right. So they're coming out now, and I think in real life Mikey Garcia will win this fight, but yeah, it's one of those things. Can Manny Pacquiao do it? He's still Manny Pacquiao, and I think even in this simulation, he's still Manny Pacquiao. So, Jack, we might see a great performance from him.
I see Mike Garcia. I keep wanting to call him Mikey Garcia. That's the singular drift game, right?
Yes, yep. No, I can see that. It was funny. I brought up Gil Garcetti or Eric Garcetti to Isaac the other day, and Isaac kept calling him Garceau.
It's so, I just want to call him Garceau.
So what are you watching a lot of? Like I finished Ozark, and I actually just turned in what is one of the best things I've ever written for MovieWeb. I wrote a 5,000-word story, and the story is every direction Ozark could go in season 4.
Yeah,
and I went character by character because I think that's the only way that you can really do it. I didn't want to do different plot. I was like character by character. What do I think is going to happen?
I binged that about a month ago. Actually, a month ago, I think is when I finished it. It was right around the time that I was laid off from my job.
We're going to talk about that. Because right now, Mikey Garcia is looking to lay off Manny Pacquiao, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it looks pretty at this. Oh, maybe not.
Well, no, Garcia has him in the ropes, and Pacquiao isn't doing much. But my thing is, I was just going to say that if Manny Pacquiao starts going to the body, tire Mikey Garcia out, he could potentially do something later in the fight. I just think that Garcia, at this point in their careers, is too young, has too much for Manny Pacquiao. But then again, Jack, I'll be honest, I thought that last summer, and last summer, Manny Pacquiao fought Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, arguably one of the top 3 welterweights in the world, and Manny Pacquiao beat him.
It looks like I'd have to give this round, Mikey Garcia.
Yeah, I think so. So did you? So you were all in on Ozark in terms of you thought it was great, right? Or no?
Oh yeah, Ozark is it's definitely it's in my top 5.
Gotcha.
Favorite.
Yeah, it was like that season. It was just excellent. It was just excellent, and this is one of those shows that why I think it works so well is because they're not afraid to have the main characters not always be the main characters. Ooh, Jack. One judge giving it to Mikey Garcia 10-9, another judge 10-8, another judge 10-9. So right now, Manny Pacquiao so far not showing up, down 4 points after the first round. He's gonna have to do something in this round. Ooh. You know, it's interesting. Ever since this whole coronavirus thing really kicked into high gear, which would be March, I've really I was doing one a day, and now that would just be impossible. So now I do 2 a week, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm thinking even when things go back to normal, I'm going to try to keep that pace. It'll at least be 1 a week, but it'd be nice to keep it going. You know, just continue to do it. I mean, I know there's people like, doesn't Joe Rogan do one every day?
Oh yeah.
Are you a fan of his? Do you listen?
I love him.
Okay, so
I take that back. I when he's talking about stuff that I care about, I love him. When he starts talking about UFOs and Bigfoot, I can't listen.
Gotcha. No, well, you know what I find about him is he genuinely has an interest in his guests, and
he's very interesting. He's a
great interviewer. He's a great interviewer.
Yeah, and he gets great guests. I'll tell you what was a great interview, one of his best interviews, I think. I'm not a big Metallica fan, but Rogan's interview with James Hetfield was excellent.
Okay, I'll check that out. I dip into like a lot of his interviews. I've gotten really also into the Teddy Atlas podcast, which sort of leads me down a road with boxing. Like I just watched this thing on the Roberto Duran, Iran Barkley fight. Like the level that people go to, like, you know, here I do BoxingTime TV. This is like my deal, and then I also do Boxing Time with Evan on Instagram. But the level that these guys go to for like the things that they put together to sort of examine these fights, like for me, this is a simulation. You saw what I did. It took me a couple of minutes to set it up. I do it. I commentate over it. I upload it. I'm on to the next fight. These people really get in depth, and like that to me is YouTube at its best. Like when you're getting the information that you need, and like Joe Rogan had this guy on from like MIT. And it was so interesting. Just like listening to him talk about artificial intelligence. He was talking about coronavirus. So yeah, no, but I see what you're saying. I when he kind of goes out into the weeds, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, well, with regard to the coronavirus, you know me, I'm big on, top 5, top 10 list. This is the second worst thing that has ever happened to me in my life.
Really? I mean, are you saying because you lost your job, or are you saying because?
Well, yeah, that's pretty much mostly because of that, and I mean, and I've been laid off before.
Oh wait! By the way, just real quick, that's another round for Mikey Garcia on all 3 judges' scorecards. Although Pacquiao seemed like he was landing. Jack, the floor is yours. I wanna hear all about this.
Yeah, I've been laid off before. I mean, it's not something that is new to me. Losing, being involuntarily terminated. But the difference here was It's not that I didn't see it coming, because it certainly had been a possibility. Originally they were talking about they were going to reduce my hours, and I did that for like a week. I 1 week where I worked out, I'd say probably about half my normal 40 hours, probably a little over 20, 25, and then the following Monday, I worked 4 hours, went to lunch, came back, and my supervisor called me into his office, and I got on a conference call with a human resources lady, who actually, I must say, has been the only superior of mine who has responded to my emails. My supervisor, my lead, and my manager have not responded to any, or they either haven't responded to my emails or they've just blown me off. They haven't told me anything about what's going on as far as, because it's funny, I could be rehired. But we don't know. There's so much uncertainty. And
did they tell you that? Did they tell you that you might be rehired?
Yeah, I mean they didn't say anything definite, but when they sent me all of my separation stuff via email, they addressed it. They said that rehires could happen, but we don't know when. We don't know if it will or when it will.
Right. It's well, we're in a weird thing because there's now definite pushback to the whole stay-at-home order, just because it's like, okay, the goalpost. I see people seeing that the goalpost is moving, and to be honest with you, I think everyone for the most part has been really good about staying home and wearing the masks and doing those things, and but we're starting to see, how do I put this? It just sort of seems like it's opening up in spite of itself. You have top rank. I talk about them. They're gonna talk about what their crowdless schedule is gonna look like in June. You have NASCAR saying they're coming back, and so I think that we're starting to also see that for smaller businesses and stuff like that. Of okay, we're gonna open, and we're gonna be allowing 30% occupancy to start. Oh wait, Pacquiao is tired and has a cut over his eye. Garcia is breathing heavy, although that's the first round. Pacquiao won one of the rounds on one of the judges' scorecards. It's even. Then the other judge gives it to Mikey Garcia. All right, so we're moving into the fourth round. Looks like Garcia's starting to take this over a little bit. Oh, and he comes out and Pacquiao just gets cracked. And once again, you are watching Boxing Time TV. My name is Evan Jacobs. If you like what you're hearing, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please ring the bell. Please share these links. Direct message me if there's bouts that you want to see. So my thing is that I wouldn't be surprised with your thing, because wasn't your thing considered essential? I remember you telling me that.
Considered a what?
It considered an essential service.
Well, that's what the lawyers for my company had argued, because apparently because we deal with insurance companies and insurance is essential. Mm-hmm. The lawyers had because my API, I don't care, I'll say that. API, my company is still open. They're just working with a skeleton crew.
Gotcha.
But they're still open, and one of the reasons they've been able to stay open apparently is because we deal with insurance companies, and insurance is essential. But
that's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if maybe what they did was they looked at the amount of work. Maybe it's they can only do the essential work. Is that correct? And because oh yeah.
I don't know. See, nobody. Like I said, none of my superiors have told me anything. They said one of my supervisor said that he's been advised not to say anything, which I'm sure is the case.
Well, yeah, because I could also see them being like, well, we don't know what's going to happen, and then maybe they're afraid of if they say something, you might hold them to. Which, and rightfully so. I would do that too if I was told something. So, gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen. I honestly don't, and I hate that. This is awful. I hate it.
Right. And it's the kind of thing, but the reality of it is you're also in a weird position. It's the same position that I would be, that I would be with the school district if I were to leave Or I was talking with someone the other day. He's all, well, I'm wondering, should I look for another job? And I'm like, where are you looking for another job right now? Like nothing's really available. Nothing's really set. So it's no, and I understand what you mean. It's that uncertainty.
Yeah, by the way, I hope your viewers aren't like kind of put off by the fact that.
Well, no, I mean, no, we can talk about the fight a little bit. I mean, I think what people are seeing right now is so far Mikey Garcia is winning this fight pretty handily, although Manny Pacquiao's still in it. Because, to quote Teddy Atlas, who, great, at what he does, Pacquiao's still able to hit Garcia, and as long as he can hit Garcia, he's still in this fight. So, wow.
He's definitely losing.
Well, Garcia taking it 10-9, 10-8, and 10-10. So it's even on one judge's card as we go into the fifth round now between Manny Pacquiao and Mikey Garcia. And I'm telling you, Mikey Garcia kind of, we'll see. Is Manny Pacquiao slowly finding his rhythm? Is he slowly landing? Has he gone to the body? I mean, here's the thing. I haven't seen him go to the body enough, which I think would definitely slow Mikey Garcia down. So, your situation. Well, and here's the thing. I'm sure there's a lot of people listening. Hopefully, there's a lot of people listening that have probably gone through something similar. So,
Well, I'll feel a little better once I get the unemployment. That's really been the big thing that has made this terrible for me.
Garcia dropping Manny Pacquiao. It doesn't look like Pacquiao is going to get up. Oh, can he get up? He is. He's going to summon one great effort. Okay. So wait, yeah, you said you'll feel better once you get the.
I can't. Not a whole lot better. A little better once I get the unemployment.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, what for you would be the best case scenario in this whole deal?
Well, ideally, I would rather just get another job, a better paying job, a better job, period. Preferably, maybe even in South Orange County. Not that I can. I mean, commuting to Fullerton certainly wasn't bad. I don't mind a reasonable commute.
Right. Right.
But I mean, ideally, I'd like to get another job personally.
Right.
Higher paying job. I mean, if at this point, obviously at this point, if ABI were to call me and ask me to come back, I'd go back. And I'm very disappointed with my superiors, how they.
Well, more than anything, what would bother me is the whole you've been there. It's not like you were there a year or a few months.
5 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Not only that, I was more than willing to come in. I came in while the pandemic was at its height. Well, not its height. I think it got worse after I got laid off. But I mean, I was willing to come in. There were quite a few of my coworkers who wouldn't come to work.
Did they get laid off?
No, they didn't get. And actually, no, they did not get laid off. Not all of them.
So what are they working from home?
Well, I think they did the first round of there's been 2 rounds of layoffs so far.
1 second. Manny Pacquiao losing that round to Mikey Garcia, 10-8 on all the judges' scorecards. He's being thoroughly outworked. He's being thoroughly beaten up in this fight. Manny Pacquiao certainly showing his age. He's been dropped. We're heading into the 6th round. He has a cut. If that cut gets worse, it'll become a gash, and they could potentially stop the fight. Or Mikey Garcia might take it out of might take it out of anyone's hands but his own and could stop him. Right now, Manny Pacquiao kind of against the ropes. A better position, I think, for him because he can counterpunch. But we will have to see.
Didn't one of the judges give it to 10-8 Pacquiao?
No, it was all 10-8 Garcia. One of them gave. I think he's won like 1 or 2 rounds on on a couple of the judges' scorecards. But it's just he's 41 years old. He's fighting a guy who's 32. The guy who's 32 is in his prime, and But if you would have seen Manny Pacquiao last summer, Andrew, against Keith Thurman, who was one of the best welterweights in the world, undefeated, and Pacquiao dropped him and beat him, it's impressive. Like, it's impressive to be able to do that. He should retire because they go on a very, very high note. I think between him and Floyd Mayweather, Floyd obviously beat him, and Floyd's going to beat him every day at welterweight, probably beat him every day at junior welterweight, probably beat him every day at lightweight. But when you consider that Pacquiao, I believe, started as a bantamweight, which is like 115 pounds, to come up from being a bantamweight to be fighting at a welterweight and beat all the people that he's beaten, I just think from a fighter standpoint, I think Pacquiao is the better fighter. I think that Floyd Mayweather is the better boxer. I think Floyd Mayweather, he's going to beat him every time. But I'm just saying, I can't think of too many people that have been able to do what Manny Pacquiao has done, especially coming up from so small to compete in a division like the welterweight division, which is a glamour division, the best fighters, the best technique. It's like, middleweight, lightweight, all those. Once you get to the heavier weights, I believe it becomes more about power. I believe. But, so what is your plan now? You were saying job-wise, you wanted to get potential, you want to find out if you are going to go back. If not, get a better job.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for another full-time job. And there have been a lot of listings for full-time jobs that I've seen.
Oh, really? Even now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'd say that back. Not a lot. I have been looking into some of the COVID related jobs. There've been obviously more of those.
Oh, Jack Pacquiao just getting tagged against the ropes. I'll be surprised if he gets up. I don't think he's getting up. He's not getting up. Look at him. Look at how he went down. Mikey Garcia is going to stop Manny Pacquiao in 6 rounds. Wow, folks. Wow, folks. What a fight you just saw on BoxingTime TV. Pacquiao got old in the ring, folks. In this simulation, like I said, this bout's not set yet. If it really could happen because they're both PBC fighters. It could happen. The winner is Mikey Garcia by a knockout. The fight lasted 6 rounds. Pacquiao was knocked down one time. He was knocked down two times. Thank you. Thank you for the correction. It has a cut over his eye. Garcia was not knocked down. Thank you so much for tuning in to BoxingTime TV. My name is Evan Jacobs. Joining me, the great Andrew Jack Jacobs. He and I are going to continue our discussion off air. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share these links. Direct message me if there's bouts that you want to see. And on Instagram, please give me a follow at Boxing Time with Evan. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're at BoxingTime TV, where our motto is, why wait? Watch it now, and then watch the real thing. Thank you so much for tuning in.